The night had fallen softly upon the sleepy world. Stars sparkled like tiny lamps across the endless velvet sky. A hush settled over the land as the moon rose high, silver and serene, watching over the world below. It was the perfect time for dreams, the perfect time for stories. And tonight on Nini Nights, we will drift into a tale of wonder. A tale of clouds, raindrops, and one very special fairy. So close your eyes, little dreamer, snuggle under your blanket, and let your imagination take flight. Our story tonight is called The Rain Fairy's Return. Far above the clouds, where the air shimmered like crystal and the sky never slept, there was a hidden realm, a kingdom of weather fairies. These fairies were guardians of the Earth's seasons, and each had a magical gift to share. The Sun Fairy shone brightest of them all, carrying golden rays of warmth wherever she went. Her laughter filled the heavens, and flowers bloomed whenever she smiled. The Wind Fairy painted the skies with gentle breezes, swirling and dancing among the clouds, whispering secrets through rustling leaves. The Snow Fairy floated silently through the heavens, her touch turning the world into a glittering wonderland of white. And then there was the Rain Fairy, the most tender of them all, her heart as pure as a drop of dew. Whenever she danced, the sky would hum with music, and raindrops would tumble joyfully to the earth below, feeding the rivers, filling the lakes, and waking the sleeping seeds beneath the soil. The Rain Fairy's dance was a song of life. Every spin of her silvery gown sent sparkles of water cascading down. Every twirl called out to the rivers and streams. The earth would sigh in contentment each time her rain kissed its face. She loved her work, and she loved the humans who lived below, even though they could not see her. But one day, as she floated through the clouds, she began to hear voices from the world beneath. "Oh no, it's raining again," the people groaned. "The roads are muddy, my clothes are wet. The rain has spoiled our picnic." The Rain Fairy paused mid-dance. Her heart fluttered with worry. "Do they not like my rain?" she whispered sadly. She hovered there for a long while, listening to their complaints, feeling smaller with every word. Her joy faded like sunlight behind a storm. Slowly, she stopped dancing. She gathered her silver gown around her and drifted into a dark cloud far away, hiding from the world she loved. Without her, the skies grew empty. Days passed without rain. The lakes began to shrink. The once green fields cracked and turned brown. Flowers wilted, and the rivers that once sang now lay silent and dry. Down below, in a cheerful orange-colored village surrounded by groves of citrus trees, there lived a little girl named Lily. Lily had always loved the rain. When she was small, she would run barefoot into puddles, her laughter mixing with the sound of raindrops drumming on rooftops. She would spin in circles, her arms wide open, catching raindrops on her tongue and pretending each one was a tiny kiss from the sky. The smell of wet earth, the glisten of leaves, the cool air after a storm, all of it made her heart dance. But now the rain had disappeared. The orange trees drooped sadly, their leaves brittle and brown. The village lake had dried into cracked earth. The air felt still and heavy, and even the frogs had stopped singing. The people whispered among themselves, worried about their crops and their wells. But Lily wasn't just worried, she was heartbroken. Every evening, she sat under her favorite orange tree and looked up at the cloudless blue sky. Where are you, Rain Fairy? Please come back. We need you. Then, one golden afternoon, as Lily sat beneath her tree, the air suddenly shifted. The wind began to dance. Leaves spun around her like tiny whirlpools, and the sunlight shimmered as though the world itself was holding its breath. Then, out of the glowing air, a figure appeared. She was graceful and bright, her gown flowing like the sky at dawn. Her wings shimmered with pale silver light, and her eyes sparkled with kindness. It was the Wind Fairy. Lily gasped and stood. Are you real?" she breathed hopefully. The fairy smiled gently, her voice soft as a breeze. "I am, little one, and I've read your letters. You have touched the hearts of the clouds." Lily's eyes widened with hope. "Then can you help me find the Rain Fairy? I want to tell her we love her." The Wind Fairy tilted her head, her hair swirling like mist. "It will not be easy," she said, "but your heart is brave. You must journey far, past deserts, forests, and rivers. If your heart stays true, you will find her." With a wave of her hand, the Wind Fairy conjured a beautiful rainbow umbrella. "Take this. It will protect you and guide you. But remember, the true magic lies within you." Lily clutched the umbrella and nodded. "Thank you. I won't give up." The Wind Fairy smiled and vanished into a swirl of light, leaving behind the faint sound of laughter and wind. Lily began her journey the very next morning. The sky was a dull gray, and the air was dry and heavy. She walked past fields of wilted flowers and cracked soil, past rivers that had turned to dust. After many hours, she reached a vast desert, the desert of fire. The ground shimmered like glass, and the sun blazed fiercely above. The heat wrapped around her like a blanket, and the sand burned beneath her feet. Lily stumbled, sweat dripping down her brow. "I can't stop now," she whispered to herself. Remembering the Wind Fairy's gift, she opened her rainbow umbrella. Immediately, a cool breeze flowed out, swirling around her and calming the burning air. The colors of the umbrella shimmered in the sunlight, casting a soft rainbow over the sand. Lily smiled, feeling renewed strength. Step by step, she crossed the blazing desert, guided by the gentle wind that the umbrella released. By the time she reached the other side, her heart was full of hope again. Beyond the desert stretched a dark, lonely forest. The trees stood tall and bare, their branches twisted like reaching hands. Dry leaves covered the ground, crunching softly beneath her shoes. The air was still and eerie. As she walked deeper, she began to hear whispers. They came from the trees themselves, soft sighs and murmurs, as if the forest was alive, but in pain. "Go back," the whisper said. "You cannot pass." Suddenly, the dry vines on the ground began to move. They wrapped around Lily's legs, tightening with every second. She gasped, pulling against them, but the vines were strong. "Please," she whispered, "I'm not here to hurt anyone." The vines didn't listen. Then Lily remembered the umbrella. She opened it quickly and spun it in her hands. From its tip burst a gentle golden light, warm and soothing. The vines recoiled instantly, slithering back into the ground. The trees seemed to sigh in relief, their branches swaying softly. Tiny lights, fireflies, began to flicker all around her, lighting her path forward. Lily smiled gratefully. "Thank you," she whispered to the forest. The fireflies danced ahead, showing her the way out. As Lily stepped out of the forest, she came to the edge of a vast, dry riverbed. The cracked mud stretched wide before her, with no bridge or boat in sight. "How will I ever cross this?" she wondered aloud. She lifted her rainbow umbrella and closed her eyes. "Please," she said softly, "help me find a way." The umbrella shimmered with color, glowing brighter and brighter until a radiant rainbow bridge formed across the empty riverbed. It sparkled with hues of red, blue, green, and gold. Lily gasped in wonder. Carefully, she stepped onto it, the colors glowing beneath her feet. With every step, her reflection smiled back at her, full of courage. When she reached the other side, she looked up and saw something strange. A dark gray cloud hanging low over the distant mountains. It looked heavy, lonely, and still. A faint voice drifted from it, sad and tired. "Go back, child," it said. "No one wants me anymore." Lily's heart skipped a beat. "Rain fairy?" she called out softly. The cloud shimmered faintly, and from its misty edges, a figure began to form. She was beautiful, her gown made of rain, her hair a cascade of silver, her wings like glass, but her face was sorrowful, and her eyes shimmered with tears. "Why have you come?" she asked, her voice gentle but weary. "Don't you know who I am? I am the Rain Fairy, the one everyone hides from." Lily stepped forward, clutching her umbrella. "You're the one I've been looking for. The world misses you. I miss you." The Rain Fairy shook her head sadly. "No one wants my rain. They complain and run from me. My gift brings only trouble." Lily looked up at her, eyes shining. "That's not true. The trees love you. The rivers love you. The flowers, the birds, they all wait for your touch. Without you, everything is dying." The Rain Fairy blinked, her expression softening. You love the rain?" Lily nodded. "I love the sound of it on the roof. I love the way it makes everything fresh and new. I love how it feels on my face, cool and soft. Please don't stay away. We need you." For a long moment, the Rain Fairy was silent. Then a single tear rolled down her cheek, a sparkling droplet of magic. It fell from the cloud and drifted through the air, landing gently on the dry earth below. The moment it touched the ground, a miracle began. The cracked soil softened, the air filled with the scent of wet earth. Tiny sprouts peeked out from the ground, and then, like a sigh of relief, the first raindrops began to fall. 1, 2, 3, and soon the sky was filled with 1,000 glittering drops. The Rain Fairy gasped. "My rain," she whispered. "It's back." She spread her arms, and the clouds opened fully. Rain poured down joyfully, washing over the mountains, the fields, and the sleeping forests. Rivers filled, flowers bloomed, and laughter rose from the villages below. People stepped outside, smiling and clapping. Children splashed in puddles. Farmers danced in their fields. The Rain Fairy looked down in wonder. "They're happy," she said softly. "They're really happy." Lily laughed, spinning under her umbrella. "See, they love you, just like I said." The Rain Fairy smiled, her sadness melting away. "Perhaps I just forgot how much love there was in the world," she said. She knelt beside Lily, her gown shimmering like liquid silver. "Thank you, little one. You reminded me what my rain means. Lily beamed. "I'm so happy you came back." The rain fairy lifted her hand and waved gently. A beautiful rainbow arched across the sky, glowing with all the colors of her magic. "This rainbow," she said softly, "is my promise that the rain will always return." Then she touched the umbrella, and its colors deepened, glowing like a jewel. "Whenever you see a rainbow, remember me." Lily nodded, her heart full. A gentle breeze began to swirl around her, the wind fairy's magic returning to take her home. The rain fairy smiled and faded back into the clouds, her laughter blending with the rhythm of the falling rain. Lily awoke to the sound of raindrops tapping on her window. She blinked and smiled. Outside, the orange trees were green again. The lake shimmered under the soft rain. People were laughing and splashing in puddles. She ran to the window and whispered, "Thank you, Rain Fairy." A rainbow stretched across the horizon, shining bright and beautiful. That night, Lily lay in bed listening to the rain's lullaby. The gentle drumming of drops on the roof sounded like the fairy's soft footsteps dancing in the clouds. She smiled sleepily, knowing that every drop of rain was a miracle and that even the smallest heart could bring great change. The stars twinkled above, and the whispering wind carried a promise through the night. Every gift, no matter how small, has a purpose in this world. And as Lily drifted into her dreams, the rain continued to fall softly outside, singing the sweetest lullaby. The night was calm, the world was full, and the rain fairy danced once more in the sky.